Okay, so now that we have an idea of which vehicles we're interested in,
Yes.
we're actually going to go on to probably the most fun part of the buying process. Well, also can be an incredibly awkward experience.
Yes.
The test drive.
Okay.
So specifically, Dad, can we talk about where you should take the car when you're going on the test drive? We'll talk about some more about what you should do during the test drive in just a moment. Where should I take the car? And what is expected? Will I do anything that kind of rubs the salesperson the wrong way? Or
Yeah, if you speed and you don't pay any attention to, that'll rub the salesperson the wrong way. I mean, I've been on test drives where I've had to tell the customer to slow down.
Yeah.
Stop it. I realize you want to know what the car can do, but you're not going to put my life in jeopardy while we're doing it.
Okay.
So, drive the car as you would normally expect to drive a car. Just because it's a test drive doesn't mean you have to go crazy. And drive it on the types of roads that you would normally be driving on. If you do highway driving, make sure you take the car and you go on a highway. If you do mostly city driving or surface street driving, take it on surface streets to make sure that it handles and is comfortable and handles the bumps the way you would want it to handle them. But don't try pushing the car to its limits, because pretty much you're not going to do that in real life. So test drive the car the way you would normally drive your car. Other than that, just pay attention to how you feel, the comfort of the seats, how well you can see out the front and the back. Are there any blind spots? Things of that nature. Most dealerships, by the way, are going to have a test drive route that they expect you to take. And most of the time, it's not going to have you making any left-hand turns. It's all going to be right turns. And the reason for the right turns is they don't want to expose the salesperson who's sitting in the passenger seat to any oncoming traffic. So left turns are typically out of the question. Right turns are about all you're going to do.
Now, when you're on the test drive, should
Yes.
you be testing the brakes and braking really
yes,
hard?
of course. Test the brakes the way you would normally drive a car. And if a squirrel suddenly jumps in front of your car and you want to hit the brakes, hit the brakes. But warn the salesperson that you're about to do it so that, I don't know, his head doesn't go into the windshield.
Makes sense.
Yeah.